I'll try my best, but
I mean, it could be a very bad start.
maybe message me a time on WhatsApp, and it should help me arrange stuff. Okay, Furia on defense, Lev on attack.
Smoke towards Mail suggests that they want to go into ropes. Khalil's on the other side, but he's not around for long.
You know how risky it is to walk through that mid smoke?
Nice shot.
Who knows what's waiting on the other side? Great kill from Tex as well.
Yeah, Sage Wall used B, but
oh, he's going. Okay.
It's already a 5v3 for the attacking side.
It's only Pacific on the 26th. Oh, that sounds good then.
I mean, Tex
I was like, it might work out well.
Wasn't even close. But again, just to talk about that walk through the mid smoke, if there's a setup there, if there's
I just want to see more Teo.
You're dead.
I do want to see more Teo.
It's such a gamble.
It was nice to see. Honestly, I was losing a bit of faith.
And if they consistently fall your way, then
sure.
That Sage Wall breaking is going to be.
I was losing a little bit of faith in like some teams and coaches. But then we got Americas and we saw some good Teo stuff. And then faith was restored.
This dog is clearing out a lot of space. Only a raise nade and a dog used to take sight.
The dog may have even gotten a little bit of suspicions of where Rafa is.
Yeah.
Still choosing to play in the smoke, though.
Yeah, this is a full post-plant setup right now. Furia, all they have is a molly and 2 heals, man.
Vitality, they play the best in EMU.
Can't imagine that'll work. That flash is set up for a little bit of a swing. Calm and Demon 1, ex-teammates reunited.
Okay, look convincing on this one.
Side by side as they effectively secure this pistol for Lev.
Okay, we're at a 2-1 for pistols.
Pistol round from Leviathan, and those heals, they did nothing. So the Sage comp will fall on this pistol round, and it was this entry in mid. I guess there was a Roomba for some follow-up. King with that random right
mini
through
map.
the smoke, just off of the sound.
Dude, there are times I watch Tex aim.
Yeah, he's unreal.
It's just like, it's smooth. It's smooth and snappy. It doesn't feel like accelerated. It doesn't feel rushed, but it's always precise.
If you're in the vicinity of his crosshair, he will take you out.
You're cooked.
And he stepped up huge joining this team. He's another player that everybody was sleeping on.
Yeah, DRX smoke. In reaction to this, they're probably just going to send it.
The guard going over to a sentinel role. He's made that change. Looks so good. A 1-3-1 approach for Furia.
A little bit of curiosity.
That flash, identifying that there are at least some players in B main. That prompts the walk up in mid.
Yeah, it's a 1-3-1 for Lev. They've gotten so far up off the dog to clear out ropes.
So smart.
But again, it's a curiosity from Furia that has them here still. Off of the contact, you imagine there's a flash setup.
Teo comp look good. The split one,
man.
Really good.
He's left alone. He's got a lot to deal with on his own.
Okay,
but I love how they play that. He didn't really have a weapon that you wouldn't mind dropping.
Yeah, they don't care if he falls there. Same with Tex. Both players playing isolated. If either drops, they'll just react the other way.
And those, I mean, that decision alone just shows some of the preparation and how thoroughly Leviathan are thinking about the game. How many times have we seen a player isolated with the wrong gun?
Yeah.
It gets picked up by the other team, and all of a sudden,
who
knows what happens?
It's true what he's talking about. It's good to see.
Smart investments. It's just going to be a shooting range here for King with this Guardian. Having to play a little bit of duck hunt. Which rope? They've had enough, Tex. He's going to try to finish this round by himself. Havoc does take him out, though.
Progress towards the ult.
Yeah. Hey, this time around, Leviathan holding on to the majority of the guns that they invested into this round. And Calm, he's sitting at $3,500. He can upgrade to a Phantom if he wishes and still buy the next round.
Let's get a fast buy round on the go. This bonus is going to look nice. They receive 2 deaths. They're allowed to receive 2 deaths because of the buy.
In comparison to the last one.
Oh, yeah. They learn from their mistakes. And let's all keep in mind, Leviathan have always been phenomenal on split. I feel like they've always been very strong on this map. They ran this composition last year. Calm, he's not new to playing the Viper lurks on this map, dating all the way back to EG. Maybe Demon
Benton.
slotted into this raise
Benton,
with
thank you so much,
structure
dude.
that
Appreciate
Leviathan
the
already
bits.
has on a map like this can really make him shine.
Still got
to
more
find out.
apparently.
We will see if that is the case. He is the tip of the spear so far.
Yeah, Benton's back.
Flashes,
Bacon.
but no speeding up behind it. No satchels out. Nothing of
You
the
weren't here
sort.
for Benton's return yesterday? There were
As
bits
Heat
flying
has been
around
perfectly
everywhere. It's
segmented,
wild.
playing in between the walls, and the spam out from Havoc will punish.
One of the 3 phantoms from the side of Furia. It is going to be an upgrade of the Vandal onto Demon 1 though.
Okay, this is nice. I will say, I've been enjoying the walls from Fury at the moment. It's normally like reactive. It's not just like instant wall over towards middle. It's
You gotta be careful here, man. If you fall,
it's reactive.
you're giving a way back in for Leviathan.
The fact that he jump peeked that after was
Crazy.
bold.
Yeah. The gall you have to have.
Oh, the timing was slightly
A
off.
spam kill.
Yeah, at least he
Spam
got a
kill
kill.
on Smoke going up a little too late. Could have definitely worked against Heat. Gets a little bit fortunate there.
Fury have the advantage, but the round is far from secure. Proactively taking some of the space
Who's
towards
still the
A.
gun barrel? Big jewel on
This
A.
fight is big. Com has to win this out. Instead, the Satchels
How they
trying to
playing?
dissuade,
Prioritize back
trying
of
to push them back. They
sight.
know
Got a
where
little
Hit is gonna be
crossfire
coming from.
going.
13
As long
seconds
as
left.
Havoc doesn't overstep, they're all good.
looking to find a way to commit. If Havoc plays his timing perfectly, he can secure the round on his
Honestly,
own. But it's
MW0
only one kill
overstepped.
found.
Not a lot of time.
Reinforcements arriving as King holds the line.
I cannot believe they're gonna win this round.
on the round
This is
for him.
criminal from
Khalil.
Furia.
Left in a 1v2. Members weak on the side of the attack. A winnable clutch. But he's got no armor, Dre. He does have a smoke to play around. Spots a gun barrel. And that's all it
How
is.
does he have no armor?
King has his smoke up
Does a
now,
heal
too.
come
They're
in?
just gonna double
He
swing
took damage
right
earlier.
here.
Oh boy, it's a disaster from Furia. They really misplayed it on A site.
My God, what a highlight from King. Peeking out of heaven because the time is running low. That's the only player, I think it was Rafa, that can deny the round win at that moment.
And he was weak. I want to say he had like 30 HP in a classic.
And he just runs him over like a truck. I mean,
Look at this, 20 HP.
Yampy, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you.
But he just decimated.
I appreciate the raid, man. Hope stream was good.
Deleted Rafa from the server.
That one, this is a family-friendly show. That one, we missed that one. We'll
Furia?
catch that one
Yeah,
next
too many
time.
mistakes, man. Too many mistakes to
2 Buckies for Furia
be, especially on the big,
in the hands of Heat and
like
MW.
every single time the mistakes are in big buy rounds.
And Lev have just been outplaying Furia.
Yeah, I believe
both
they're a little
attacks
bit
and halves.
in them in my
And this
pick'ems.
time
I
it's
will not be doing the
that
same again for a
crazy of
bit.
clutches. I mean, yeah, King had a big moment right there. But it's not a 1v2 from Calm.
Wait, did you actually today, MP? I'm so jealous.
Way more clean.
Dude, they don't have it here.
I feel like Furia maybe a little bit of those nerves. setting in.
Benton,
First
thank you for the
match,
bits. Thank you,
VCT.
thank you.
You just flew in, like you stated.
Yeah, they haven't been here long.
They
Again,
don't
they
have
were forced
McDonald's
to
here.
field
Nah,
a
they used to,
sub-roster.
but then
Which
because
they did
everything's so
exceptionally
expensive in
well, by the
Iceland,
way.
it became too
Someone
expensive.
signed those guys.
And then
they didn't
McDonald's
get,
pulled
they didn't
out.
play.
It
So it didn't
also
make
started
sense
with
paying that
defensive
much for
side, 2
McDonald's
maps in a
food.
row, You're not really able to set any type of pace. You're kind of
They got a
to the other team's will.
they got like a thing that's
They're
kind
gonna
of
feel
like
like
it,
some
like
W
similar vibe, called Metro. I think it's called Metro.
A bit of a misfire there.
It was too deep. I don't think he caught him. MW
Double?
gets 2.
Dude, I love a Bucky,
And now the
man.
flash in the
I
smoke.
love a Bucky. The left click is still
regress.
so broken.
They're TPing
Insta
out.
all
I
over
don't know
towards
that
B.
that
You've got to
was the
pay a lot
plan,
of
but this
attention
worked
here.
out nicely. The problem
And
is he's
everyone's
by himself. You're not
out.
fully convinced
Wait, they
that's
still
where
have
it
no
is, so
idea.
all of the defense
They
is
still think
heading
someone
A,
committed over
but the
towards
spike
A
being planted
itself.
B.
Still going to be so hard to pull off if you're Furia.
Heat is upgraded. A weapon MW has as well.
Calm does have that Viper spit still online.
Yeah, King still has
King
the
still
Omen
has the
flash.
paranoia.
This
Yeah.
has gone from impossible to unlikely, but there's still a chance. Com's timing is gorgeous. Tex is there with him.
Did a good amount. Ooh, nice,
What?
dude. Everyone focusing over towards heaven.
Rafa
Lovely shots.
running out of spawn
All right,
like a
maybe
Rambo, just on
they
his
got something in them
lonesome.
here. They get 3 upgrades
Gets
as
2
well. They
back-to-back
get a lot
sheriff
from this.
headshots, and he
A lot.
secures the eco round win for Furia. But
It wasn't the upgraded weapons.
But it was MW, though, that gave Furia the chance in this round with that Collat Bucky. I thought this gun was nerfed. I mean, Demon 1 had no chance. Oh. That's as satisfying as it gets if you're Rafa. I feel like he needed that too. He's been getting the short end of the stick in this series.
I mean, yeah, he has been getting wrecked. That is true. Alright, bit of belief and a lot of ults almost online for Furia. They can really string a lot of rounds together. Still important rounds, but you would imagine these two, if they lost, might be able to drop something decent.
Eyes on Demon 1 here. A little bit of exploring towards mid, and again, it's the Frenchman who punishes first.
Yeah, no smoke up in middle here.
Heat has been getting taken out in this vent area, either 1 for 1.
Yeah, and it becomes so hard when that happens as well. Ult goes out.
If you're running a double control comp like they are, but it's still
Insta-call.
far from ideal.
Whoa, should have been slow.
That wall is great.
It's good for a little bit of delay, but Demon 1 getting over the top of that.
But honestly, it
Nice
did
shot.
what it needed to do. They weren't able to fully continue to flood out. It was just enough of a pause for him to be able to punish from screen.
Khalil's going for a play here.
Yeah, and for Khalil to sneak out here onto the actual site
Exactly. Rafa's still in a very good spot. Khalil is finding value off of that peak, but that double face.
Oh my
like
god,
that, Demon
nicely
1
done from
again,
Demon 1.
Finding another.
Wonder if their
King up in
reaction after
heaven.
getting the 4-on-4 should have been different and actually just let them have sight. One here, go.
Not followed.
Res.
MW, a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Such a storied player in a clutch situation, but not able to contain the shots.
That's rough.
Get another round.
It's always those ones that are the hardest.
1-9 loss
King
bonus.
not looking at you at all. He drops,
But
does a little
I
180
think
on you.
they can drop like Guardians
Demon 1
both
with the trades on the actual site.
if they want
I
to.
think Khalil is feeling himself a little bit too much.
The number advantages, yeah. There's a lot of mistakes from Furia for sure.
King,
Good amount of work that has
so
to be done.
confident they weren't in CT. A quick answer back from Leviathan and a quick timeout from Furia.
King sitting at 9-1 right now.
Yeah. By the way, on the last map as well, started 9-3 alongside Calm.
He's been very, very good. Not just in his calling,
Benson,
obviously,
thank
but
you so much.
in the individual playmaking.
Thank you,
And
thank
for
you.
Furia, an
This is an
opportunity
endless
here, I guess,
stream
a demand, a need
with the spam.
to go back to the drawing board and try to figure something out here.
It just feels like they're getting bullied, and
Found them here.
he's been taken out
is this thing
a little too much early on.
40
you know,
there.
like in that vent area.
That's-
Whether it was the pistol round, now it was a gun round.
And I definitely counted all of them.
It's 2 rounds.
Didn't look
just
at the
going
activity
way of
feed at all.
Leviathan in advantage because of that. And I get it. That was a lot of the success that Furia has had in the offseason, taking these individual fights. But when you're playing at a level like this against a team that is playing so close together with trades, you can't just do it all, man. Not on the Viper.
You look across the board, and it really does seem like all of them have been bullied. For Furia,
Yeah,
a
Blob,
need
right?
to turn the tides here.
Well, that's actually very
He's
true.
alone again in mid. Maybe this time he'll play a little bit more passive. But if he gets
Important
taken out
round
again,
for
he's
Furia.
dying by the
This
sword.
is getting a little bit out of control.
Khalil on this off angle is just
Kill,
tricky to deal
move
with.
right. Honestly,
But you're
Space
in a
was
one
good
and
from
done.
Yeah, no one's here.
from
Look at the
Demon
rotation
1.
on the minimap
We got
now.
nothing else, but they do have a res. Do you now
Members
heavy
will be
push
here close
middle
enough
and
for
go
the
like this
retake
with one
this
person
nade.
holding?
Delay it.
I mean, that's textbook. The paranoia out, the double satchels, and the nade, but now Fury can try to flood in behind it. The Seekers pop, but the rocket is perfect for the delay.
Yeah, it stops them getting a lot of space.
Doesn't even need to
Got
do
kill
anything
trip
off
over
this.
towards side as well.
Just the fear alone of popping that ultimate. Look at how much space
love
he's
this from
gathered. He has
Demon
all
1.
of Spawn even.
I mean, he had
He knows they go so far back. Dude, they're just gonna save.
Now he's been
They're
inserted
so far
deep.
back.
Demon 1. His kill is big, and it's
Jeez.
snappy. Rafa down. Furia down.
Yeah, I find it odd. I would
Just
say there's
easy
2 rounds at the
right now
moment where
for
Furia
Leviathan.
could have
Khalil,
If
he's
they
so
wanted
far
to
pushed up.
have
Again, these 1v1
like plans
exchanges.
to go push
Yeah,
somewhere
he gets
else
a
to
kill,
get the
but
res and
trade
play
is
number
right there from
advantage.
Lev. And then it's a free B site. And you just look at the mini-map, and you just know the round's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, you're forcing yourself into heroic situations
Yeah.
there, right? At best, he gets maybe 2, right? But that's still so hard to demand from your players.
Difficult to see it, and I think right now you're seeing the problem with running a Sage instead of a Cypher. You can't really fall back on that utility. Even the info that the cam can get on this map on the defensive side, it's so valuable. I haven't really seen...
Nice, good job. Had to get one in.
I haven't really seen too much benefit from running the Sage in this composition for the way that Leviathan are playing.
Yeah, I agree. They could be doing way more with the
certain
Sage.
areas off, I
Well,
get
way
it,
more with
but
the Sage res. I think their
I
wall
think
stuff
the
and
way that
reactively has been
Leviathan are
fine.
taking their time with certain areas of the map, taking space with one another, it's not really getting the value. Even when he used it in that vent area, it got broken instantly.
I think LEV should run Jet Phoenix on Pearl, considering they have no tank. Honestly, they might.
A little bit of presence mid, and again, it's Heat
On an island.
who's been picked on.
Oh, no way.
Oh
is he
boy.
gonna TP behind them?
Oh boy.
Is there a flash setup? There was.
Okay, it was fine though. They waited for the smoke to go
And
down.
again,
Wow.
Heat's
I
down.
like, dude, LEV, as much as I'm kind
on
of
his screen, but it wasn't
thinking
for
Furia need a lot of
Leviathan.
work,
A good reaction from
LEV are looking nice.
Furia, though.
Yeah, a little bit of push and pull. Now Rafa, only one foul.
29
Having
HP with that one. It's an important kill from the
It's
tank.
caught
Ult
switching
comes
his
in,
weapon.
but he's so committed.
And now the site is open.
They
Fury in
should probably
position,
just
though,
go for it. They
to
can
maybe
buy
make something
next.
out of this.
Why
Rifle
not?
for MW,
They
a
need
rifle
some
for
kind of
Khalil.
hero play to
This fight is everything.
the confidence
though, and
back.
it's, again, it's set apart. I mean, it's alone. MW's dry swinging that Khalil hasn't
Chat,
even
who do,
gotten halfway across the map
who
yet.
do Furia play in the
I just
lower
feel like
bracket if they lose
the members
this?
of Furia just a little bit out of it at this moment. Maybe feeling that pressure, maybe a little bit tilted, Doug. I mean, Havoc in that moment,
EG.
one of the rifles in the round, he's caught quick switching his weapon. I mean, these are things that happen when you're just
Yeah,
not
if you're a player like
fully
this, EG
focused
would
in.
probably be fine.
I think they're
Depends
there
on
are a couple
maps.
things we can point to there.
There's
right?
no
We
way
can point
they're
to Heat getting
there's no way
called in.
EG's Pearl can look
Again,
like that
talk
again.
about Havoc,
How many times now?
right? Talk
With-
about the solo swing back site, or back into spawn, excuse me. The truth is, Leviathan are imposing their will upon Furia. It's an op in the hands for Rafa. Maybe this is the response to some of that mid-aggression, but Demon 1 is one of his own, and it's
go.
going to be, and that thing can still sing.
A
That
lot
was
of
so fast.
lot of opening picks on your solo
think Khalil even
smoke.
saw
Well,
on
I say
screen.
solo
That's how
smoke, so I
quick
guess
that
you got a
shot was.
Viper, but this is twice buy rounds. The
It's a
Omen's gone
notable
down
investment that
solo
Fury
over
put
towards
into
B
this op
main.
as well.
And another first blood. So risky of Heat to jump spot that angle. You know an op just killed your teammate. Viper's pit invested. He's not having none of that.
Still confident in their ability to win this round. Furiathon double down.
I mean, Doug, even that jiggle right there to spot out somebody close. I mean, that is just... LEV are on another level right now.
Okay.
Good res.
That's now the second ult they've put
Well,
into
while
this.
that res
We're back
goes
on
on,
equal
they
footing.
reactively take over towards middle.
Look, everyone's going towards
And
this
they
vent
probably
A.
just heard Com running away, so Sage might be able to get over towards A
It's a
to
deep
reinforce
smoke.
it.
Havoc's ult.
Or
Oh,
is
it's
incredible.
So good. So good. Connects onto 2. I mean, they've clawed their way back into this one.
Okay, keep it clean. Keep it
It
clean,
seemed like a
boys.
done deal,
Nice, nice.
but Havoc gets
Is
4 and
clean.
Furia get their
Give
second.
us a game.
Perfectly timed rocket. You saw he was dialed in on that A main. He was very worried. He's not switching his weapon this time, Doug. But he did switch to a rocket, and it netted him 2 kills.
Got enough money here. They're allowed
I
to,
like the way that Furia approached
not
this
that they
round.
want to, but they're allowed to
Beginning
lose one
again,
and they
wow.
can still buy next.
Hey, that's how quick that was, huh? Yeah, he barely saw him. He's just instant dead.
3
But
ults in
the
1 round,
reaction
dude.
of
They,
Heat
I mean, you gotta
to use
get on the
Viper's pit
board.
to give a little bit of room
gotta
for
start
Rafa
making
to
this
come
higher. You're on the
save wall
defense
off the
side.
body of Khalil. That was very cheeky, very cool.
Oh, and then obviously the res.
And then
Yeah.
the good thing is
Hit
with
him
the
with the
free
rocket that
ults, they
won it,
get
but
the
it
money
was
out. So even
far
if they
more
lose the
competitive
next
because of
one,
that.
like they have the oh, I like this.
I mean, denying all of that
All in
being
the
worse
same
than it
pause,
is.
no one
Look, they
hears
just
it,
tried
and
to
it
They
just creates a
dropped the
lot of
deep smoke
pressure,
into spawn and
especially
then
as the
popped
smoke's there.
ATP ult.
And
Now
then
look
with
at what,
that, over
MW
towards
has
B,
to
you
do.
start
They just have
searching,
to
and then you
dome
can
their
enter over
own
towards the
spawn.
site
And
easier.
that gives you practically a free B site. It's going to be the head-to-head.
Very, very nice.
Havoc
Good
does
shot,
win
though.
it against Demon 1.
But if they can't win these fights on site,
The
none of
problem,
it's gonna
problem
matter.
for LEV is it's
Leverage
just 3
deep
people
into their playbook.
here.
But only 1 kill found. And the thing is, they don't really have control over the site right now either. It's King left in
Okay,
1v3.
very, very nice though.
Furia
They've got a
back
little
up.
bit unlucky that they just started
It was a
3B.
cool play. It was a good ruse. But Havoc, he didn't fall for that.
Who was the
His
guy that hit
eyes
the
were
first
trained
shot? That
straight
was-
on that B main
that was
fight,
the
and
one.
He took out Demon 1. That was just the start of it all.
And he conditioned it on Haven on the third round. Yeah,
FW.
just absolutely sending it.
Been seeing some
Fourth
brilliance
round
from
even,
him as
right?
well into that B Heaven area.
It was this hold right here. That flash is unfortunate, but it was this hold between MW and Havoc.
Yeah.
That secured the round.
Signs of life for Furia now. It's not too late.
It's
This
definitely
time,
not too
3
late.
members
It's
in
super
mid to deal
winnable.
with this default.
The op
They
again
got
for
good money
Rafa.
now, and if they win this, they force them down to an eco.
Haven't seen him get a kill on it yet. Leviathan understanding where the Sage is now in B Heaven.
Oh, that was kind of nice
I mean,
from Lev.
essentially using so many pieces of
That
utility.
doesn't make
What is
any
that
sense.
random swing from MW?
No, it's true though. Like, what the hell is he doing?
Maybe he was trying to line up a timing with Havoc, but it just wasn't there.
Jaws comes off the angle.
You hate to see it. And Havoc, oh my gosh.
To timing it out on his side, and now Havoc, you're right.
Everyone getting timing right now.
In a world of hurt, manages to satchel away. And
Hey,
gets a
good
spam
trade
shot
back.
in exchange. Sure.
Yeah, good, man.
Why not?
Doable.
Good for you, Havoc. Good for you, man. That's insane.
Sang Quing.
Even
Sang
numbers just like that.
San King, right? Is that how I say your name? San King. Thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that. Welcome into Slug
But
Club.
they're going to see that Rafa is on an
Rafa
island here.
with
And
the
they have a free
AWP.
B site.
There's gonna be
They're
no
doubling
smoke
down
here.
on this, even though they know the rotations are coming over back B. Tex is a little bit behind on this, but they've invested the pit. Spike finally down. And Khalil is ahead of this in the pit already, looking to make a play, continuing to push forward. Calm waiting on the other side with Shorty in hand. He's been in the pit so long, the decay has surely got him down to nothing. Situation on a knife's edge. Again, keep an eye on Khalil. He's starting to flank around. Tex is waiting on the other side. Havoc is now dealt with. He is
Okay,
now
very
down.
nicely handled from
Calm
Lev.
gets the spam on the second, and the round
Yeah,
for
rough
Lev.
round for Furia again. I want
ultimate
to say I
from
missed some
Calm getting
util
that
over
site.
towards A main
But
to
it's
warrant
Tex.
the swing.
Who gets that opener onto MW, who
Jellybat
randomly swung
023
out.
with the tier 1. Thank you for the 5
Viper
months.
wall.
And oh,
I
dude,
mean,
that is
it's
straight up
just
dry.
such a gamble. He wanted that
Paralux,
50-50.
right?
He heard the
Paralux
Cypher
with the
cage
prime.
pop.
Welcome into the Slug Club.
But
Thank
the
you for using your prime on me.
falling there is that
Bro, I took a fat risk at aim, just grabbed the orb like an alpha male.
You're him, bro.
the problem with falling early like that is you feed Texas ult
And his ego.
and his ego.
Squishy Bear with the prime. Thank you so much, Squishy.
Fast towards A here,
Welcome into
really
Slug
fast
Club as
towards
well.
A,
Thanks for
but
the prime
MW's gone
use.
unchecked. I thought the flash was going to be good, but the reinforcements are better.
Calm doing the classic. Lurk in mid. Seekers pop. Tex hasn't skipped a beat.
Oh,
Yeah,
another
Tex
headshot.
is-
The alpha male
I mean,
strikes
honestly,
again.
I still feel like Tex had a really good
Yeah, he
showing
does.
last year
Maybe
as well. So.
Once more.
Flash up in heaven. Khalil
Jeez.
disposed of.
Oh man,
And this is surely a save.
Furia
This
have
is
got a
the
long
round.
way to go.
Level will get to 8.
And it really just looks like Furia has to do the absolute most in
Dan
order to win
Baskets with the
rounds.
prime as well. Thank you so much as well,
Leviathan
dudes.
make
A
it
lot
look
of new
easy. Their
primers. Thank
trades
you,
are
mate.
on
Welcome
point.
into Slug Club also.
Tex is confident now. He's just
Kratzy
things
with the
into his
prime.
own
Thank you for
hands
the
as
2
well.
months as well. And Just Enro as well
This
with
is
the
why you
prime.
see
Thank
duelist
you so
players
much
switching
for the
over to
11
that
months.
Sentinel role for those 50-50s.
What's on Lev's trading? Their
To win them
spacing
on
is
the
really good.
attacking
I think
side.
Lev look really good.
Just makes it that much easier. And Rafa yet to get
But
value with his operator.
they're getting gifted rounds, right?
I'm not
They're,
sure.
they're
if
getting
it's
gifted
because
rounds and picks
King has a
all
good
the time.
read on where he's set up with it, but it's just not
It's hard to
working.
like proper gauge them.
Is he going to save the op? Nope. And so they're going to go into
Spacing,
the last round of the half with
just like when you're swinging, how
essentially
close the
nothing
person
as far
next
as
to you
money
is.
goes.
Yeah, and Leviathan
like for
gets to
trades.
go in with an op of their own
Like
on
you don't want to be
Demon
giving
One,
1v1s, right? When they're readjusting the.
who, by the way,
Crosshair,
has been
they should
playing
already
a
be
good
getting
race so
swung on.
far. I haven't really seen many mistakes on satchels.
That's Demon
No,
One
yeah,
doing.
I
I mean, he's
haven't
doing
seen
his role,
misplaced
dude.
nades.
He's doing
He's
his
done
role.
everything Lev have needed him to do.
Doing his
All
role.
he needs to do for himself
He's
now is get a rocket kill.
making space.
That's
He's
the
not
true
giving
test,
away
Doug.
kills. Doing good.
Last round of the half.
Oh man.
But we're sending it.
There's a rocket kill
Yeah.
you're looking for,
Okay,
but it's
nice.
actually Havoc who lands it.
Of course, I talk about his first kills, first
They draw
deaths,
up
and
a
he
little
instantly
aggression and
goes
they
down, but
finish.
this one wasn't really his fault. Maybe he
Lev
could have
caught asleep
saturated
at the
out.
wheel, and
That's
now
the
on their
only thing I would
back foot.
argue.
Deep smoke flash on the other side. The spike rotating back towards B, where Heat is waiting.
Right, let me get a check on Furia right now.
Tough angle.
Got the first kill.
You don't get many shots like that.
You have one way here. You have Sage Wall in middle with a smoke that got
Good
broken.
bait in one way.
You have full A control with a stinger. So
Once mid presence is shown from
Wait,
Furia,
what?
that's
Oh, do
gonna
they
be
think they
Texas
could be
cue to
vents?
maybe walk up a little bit. Try to find a kill on that A main. If he was able to do that,
late B push.
maybe you split into A at that moment. But the proactivity from Fury on this defensive side, it's looking really good. They pushed all the way through B. Should cause a heavy lean towards A.
Omen
The
TP
smoke
fake
is
over
late.
towards
Rafa's
middle. Oh,
timing
okay.
could be huge here.
Excuse me.
Oh,
What are they doing?
Man.
yeah.
Oh.
Out my way, bro.
Stage is going
Timing
down.
well, but he was looking the wrong way.
But why is he looking
And
bottom
now
of
they're
mid
gonna
when his
rotate
team's
back
bottom of
in as
mid?
the smoke goes down, gunfire erupts, and King walks away on top.
Free B site. Texas still A as well.
MW's in a position to maybe make a play, but you're right. Tex unknowingly could secure the round.
Spike planted.
Flanking the flanker.
Okay, he's got
The
very good
is big
timing.
here. The timing is really big out from MW.
Ooh,
He's
Seeker
gonna
spots
get
the
one
guy
pop
behind.
Seeker, and now he's gonna know there's one on the
That's
other
unlucky.
side.
Yeah, he was already planning
Attack
wrapping all the way
strikes
over
once
towards
more.
heaven.
Last player
Nice
standing.
shot.
Fury is still not really in a position to will their way back into this. Blue's gonna have to
Nice shot as
1v3.
well.
He's gotten one, and that's all.
Well.
It will be another 9-3
Yeah, I
half
was
for
gonna
Lev.
say it's another
And
repeat.
just another dismantling of the defense.
This one's a little bit worse
Furia.
though, if anything.
King, he's sitting at the top of the scoreboard right
3
now.
on
and
defense.
He's calling like a madman.
It was a great start from Fury. I love what they tried dialing up here. They hadn't shown that aggression this half,
Yeah.
but it
it's-
still wasn't enough.
Benton
It
still
was the impatience.
spamming bits. Thank you so much.
From Rafa trying to clear out that vent area. From MW peeking the flank on Tex a little too soon.
You want to watch the third map?
A 9-3
Mate, it's not
half
happening.
for Lev. We'll see you guys on the
William
other
with
side
the
of
prime. Thank you so much, William. Thank you for the prime. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you for doing that. Don't want to watch a third map of this. I think that Furia would love to have a third map demo-wise to learn from a lot of their mistakes. Because it feels like they need some VOD reviews. Need some VODs to reviews a lot of their mistakes. Chat, when did they land in America? Desp, you gotta tell me what game this is. They landed yesterday. Yeah, I guess that's the excuse, but at the same time, it feels similar to the excuse that people were giving for Crew as well, right? And it's just like they should have ironed a lot of this stuff out online anyway. They just look behind, that's it. And they can catch up, but both teams.
Plenty of reasons to be smiling. 9 of them, to be exact, as they've really obliterated Fury. And I think, Dre, I want to get your thoughts on this.
Wait, Des,
because it
did you
feels
tell me
like
what sport it
Lev are
was?
playing the game as well as you could ask for, but it also feels a little bit
CMGG with the prime. Thank you so much, CMGG. Thank you for the whole year.
Yeah, they weren't
Appreciate
really
the
playing
support,
as a
mate.
team. A lot of the swings that they were taking were just individual. And
Yeah.
when you're losing
NFL?
the 50-50s like that,
Oh, okay.
you kind of have to rely
Yeah,
back
no
on
idea, mate.
fundamentals and playing
Right.
with your teammates. But we didn't really see much of that. Maybe towards the end we saw, you know, a little bit more re-aggression in that B main, but it's just too late at that point.
We've said this.
Tim
many a
underscore
time.
we with the
They
tier
need to
1.
win this
Thank you so
pistol.
much, mate. Welcome into the Slug
There's
Club.
really no
Thank
other
you.
way
Thank
to
you for
paint
doing
that
that.
picture.
Furia must win pistol. In terms of the pistols, we're
Or else
2-1.
This will be quite frankly a really sad debut.
Yeah, I think
for a
that's
team
right.
That had a lot of expectations and a lot of hopes.
And the stage wall got broken here. There's a little bit of a gap in it, but Havoc, he will take out Demon 1.
Rafa took a lot of damage there, but
Yeah,
the
but they got
heals
double hill
allows him
comp.
to get topped off too. Calm with a second. The spike all the way up in heaven. Quietly, too.
There's a lot riding on Texas' shoulders right now.
Like
Where in
the
the
push
world
from
are they
Lev.
going?
The
If he doesn't
tank,
get overwhelmed by
can
many
make a
players
really
making
big
him,
play
he
here.
could
Tex
get a
has to
couple
somehow
kills,
kill
maybe
2.
even a score, give his teammates a chance that are so far away.
Against 5?
I mean, he has to. He has no choice right now.
Dodges the flash. Somehow still alive. A little left, a little right. Can't find anything.
Spike planted.
King can.
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden,
Oh,
there's
boy.
a shot at this.
Enemy
Oh, God.
They've ripped this thing back
It's a
out of their hands.
2v5 that
How?
insta, within about
seemed
3
done, it
seconds,
seemed
goes
done, it
into
seemed
a
dusted.
2v1.
But Rafa in a
Please
position
save
all the
them.
way down
Oh,
to a
boy,
1v1, and
man.
Of course,
Add it to the
who else but
list.
the tank?
Add it
3
to the
on
list for
round.
Furia. This
The
is a
pistol,
disaster,
again,
man.
Stolen from Furia.
It just looks like Leviathan are trying to get them out of here.
Yeah, they got dinner plans or something. I mean,
they're just 2v5. Don't mind if I do.
Spike. Casse-toi.
Gonna be eating good tonight. I mean,
Dernier joueur.
I just don't understand the decision.
This is gonna be one hell of a VOD review. Yeah.
You have a 5v2.
Clear your day schedule. We're going to spend about 10 hours on this one.
It's rough. It's gonna be a rough VOD review for Furia if they can't bring this one back.
It's a hard watch, chat. It's a hard
doesn't
watch.
seem likely. Satchels up, flash out, space taken.
A shout out to the tank for having that reaction, though. It was perfect.
Smoke arriving on time from King across the map. Drops 2 here. Only thing that's gone across has been Khalil. Calm's in a tough spot. The swing out, and there it is. Calm's gonna fall too. Can he upgrade the weapon?
Yeah, but Doug, we've seen this before. We've seen Furia be up numbers.
Yeah, that's very true.
Not
Dude,
wrong.
Baby Bay's had enough.
Do you think they can do it this time?
Okay. He brought it
I
back a
don't wanna
little
answer
bit,
that question.
but he has had enough. He's trying not to flame.
Quiet creeps across the site. The spikes checking spawn. They're not fully comfortable, and they do have some time to think this through. How do they manufacture a round win?
I don't know, man. This time might have been working against them as well.
The freeze might just do it.
2v4 at its
A
peak.
4v2.
They obviously don't have
Texas
armor.
King.
Saying that, Raf had armor. Had.
That's not again. Not again. Texas still here, and they still don't know he's here. I mean, maybe you suspect it given the cage going up, but Texas position again is everything, and now it's a 2v2. 13 seconds left. The spike still hasn't been planted.
Oh,
They've done it again.
2v4.
I believe that's 3 this series.
Yeah, 3v5 on the first map. 2v5, now 2v4. Just in case your mental wasn't boomed enough if you're Furia. It's such a rough spot
One
to be
enemy
in.
remaining.
And I've been there. It does not feel good.
Light armor, 5 rifles for Furia. And it's again a lot of the same pace, but this time the paranoia from King is just so good.
Yeah, it denies all that space for the time being.
We got no options on this. We're just gonna
And now a second attempt
send it.
from Furia to take what they were looking for.
You
at the
put me in the
beginning,
worst
but it's
mood.
just so expensive. They're
Crew or
having to invest so
Furia?
much
Oh
utility.
no, the crew put me in the worst mood, man.
Just now
That,
creeping up. They try to
that's
clear the
an
trip.
interesting
The
way of
kills-
using the
kills,
wall.
Excuse me, are traded.
Um,
Calm arrives at
crew
the scene
didn't
of the
have a
crime, but the
default
spike's
for
still not
Haven.
made its way out.
That's still mind blowing to me.
Khalil once again ahead of everything, but in a position to potentially strike.
And Heat did just that as well, taking out the enemy sky. And they want this so bad. They're
I
playing
swear
it
the
so
wall never
disciplined this
used to
time
do
around.
this. Is this like an update
Khalil's
or
really
something?
far up. As has been the case. Now committing to the spike plant. 1 rifle on the board for the defense in the hands of Demon 1.
It's always been there, that wall.
Not again.
Rafa's weak. He's
Wall cover
very
vents, yeah. It goes all the way to the left. Because normally when you do that
This
stuff, it
just
would
gets
just do
so
like
much
one segment,
harder
but that's like a
as
full
the
wall.
spike ticks away.
Yeah, I think Leviathan are just going to go for exits at this point. Heat takes things into his own hands, gets proactive, kills Tex in the vent.
Okay, this was kind of nice. And honestly, that's
Leviathan
relatively
were
hard to
going
deal
for
with.
retake this time around. And finally, Furia convert.
We used to do that war with Soulcast. Mate, I had nothing to do with that one then. That's for sure. That's all you began.
Might be able to snag a rifle, but Havoc will take him out. And so far, what we've seen from Furia has been a lot of A pressure. Every single round, 3 rounds in a row, take A heaven control, take A ramp control, take A main. I think Tex was trying to read into the way that Furia have been playing, and he set up towards that B site. Now he's switching back to A again. He's like, okay, if you're still gonna keep going A, I'll go back. But this was a much needed round win for Furia, just to get the confidence that they can win these man-up advantages. Because they've had plenty in this series, Doug.
They just haven't been able to
5v
convert.
Give me some kind of positives, man.
Deep smoke towards A.
Give me some positives.
You hear that orb getting picked up.
Okay.
Opting to put it on the Sage. That should be called out by somebody from Leviathan. It's a heavy mid-presence.
And LEV are hell-bent on controlling this area of the map. They had the Viper orb. They refreshed it with the Omen smoke.
Sure.
Something I wanna talk about
Why the
while
Skydog
they're actually
and
really
the Boombot
happening
at the
is
same
what
time,
Styler was
though,
talking
if they're
about in
playing
his
Viper
interview.
middle?
Look at the layers that Leviathan have, even in that mid hold. Viper Molly comes out, there's a Sky in the smoke to help you out. In the previous round,
I'm
when
normally
Furia
so
went
good at
heaven
staying positive. I'm
with the
finding it
Omen
so
paranoia,
hard.
You still have a trip set up.
It's so hard.
A lot of different layers in the defensive side. But Heat snags that kill and screens on the comm. 50-50 going their way.
Tex is still here. He's by himself, sure, but they've walled off spawn, so they're going to have to clear that out, and that's a timing window for Furia to accelerate.
Good slow.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, hold up.
Really
We're doing some nice
I thought
stuff.
it might be just a little short, and he'd get away with it, but once they sniff him out, they hunt him down.
That was a cracked
LEV insta save.
Even the
Rolling
Sage
it back.
slow over the top to deny a player that's anchoring
I
in
wonder
there to get out.
how.
And it
He
seems
got
like
this
LEV
kill.
are just going to save this one out.
Yeah, not going for the 3v5 this time. Maybe can scavenge some kills.
He got spammed. Yeah, it looked kind of looked like
And
the
that's
wall
it,
was
just
down,
one away from his ult.
and it was a 50-50 Joe.
Would be nice for him to get that online. That execute from Furia, that was really nice. I would love to see how that kill went from Heat onto Calm, his counterpart. I'm not sure if he just snuck right through his smoke. But Calm was all the way in screens when that happened, so that opening was great. The Sage slow with the Sky Flash elbow looked really rehearsed.
This is not
Way
going
more
overtime.
decisive
Oh
than
no,
what
I
we've seen
agree.
before.
It's just about building the confidence up.
There's that
It,
pop.
it'll be
Yeah,
nice to
Lewis
have
was-
like,
This was nice. The Sage slow
yeah,
as well.
it's
If
gonna be
anyone
nice to
stuck
have
there. I mean,
some
Havoc's just gonna
positives to
dunk on
talk
you
about in
no
bot
matter what.
review.
Yeah, that was just
You've got nowhere to go.
gorgeous.
So a little something positive to say on the
Yeah,
side of
and
Furia.
if they win this,
glimpses
Lev
of
got an
brilliance.
eco.
They've gotten up to 5.
And this is a slow
still
that
in
goes
this thing.
all the way over,
Havoc has
right?
his ult. Everybody's towards B here.
Yeah, this is a fast B hit. That Sage slow is
Or
going
is
to
this
take
the?
out all
Oh
of
no, I
them.
guess the vent one.
Off of the flash, the satchel
No, it's
through,
not. It's the
Paranoia
one that
paving the way, and
lands.
Havoc with the rocket.
Landed on the
I don't think
ceiling.
he realizes he's there on the other side. It's going to be a little too high. And King playing around the box and punishing Havoc. They try to speed it up, but they run into a brick wall.
Chat, it's literally landed
Maybe
up
the
here
second
somewhere,
attack
like
will
on
be what breaks
the,
it.
like literally on the roof.
Double dipping.
Oh man, yeah,
Opportunistic in
dude,
his swing.
they need some work.
Again, an
Even our
advantage away from the
lineups are
defense.
off. I was looking at
might
it
stick
thinking,
this. He
where
knows
is this
he's there,
for?
cancels it
I
out.
thought it was gonna be a jump throw and it goes all the way over
freeze to the round, a
to
minute left here.
heaven. They're just trying to do the. They're trying to do the standard one,
Like this lurk smoke a lot.
and they're aiming that
from
far
Heat.
right.
Yeah, you can play on
Will land on the roof.
the right
The
side of it
Sage
if you're
slow.
on the defensive side, but it blocks off all of heaven, and he's just deposited right now. The problem here is the Cypher utility on A hasn't been trampled with at all. It's still set up. Ooh,
Is
Khalil.
Bacon here?
He was looking at minimap. He was looking at minimap.
Left.
Slow on the trigger.
So unfortunate. You could see his head just look to the left.
You
for
are
a
being
moment.
watching.
Yeah.
Does the Sage slow still bug up here?
Standing.
Oh no.
Now it's Rafa with the spike in a 1v4 up in heaven. The little sidestep from Demon 1 is just too good.
Nice jiggle.
The slow didn't go through the roof in the hole. No, it landed in one of the apartments, mate. It does? Oh, okay.
From Leviathan. What really made it or broke it in that round though was
Okay,
that
7
random
chances
swing
for
from
Lev to close
Tom,
this one out.
and Natan
It's a shame. I feel like
into B main.
I had a similar.
Yeah, the
This feels a
They
lot
didn't
like the
use any utility,
crew
they just went for the swing,
Loud
got the
game,
trades,
where
survived,
I
Tom
kind of
was
just
able
get
to be healed
distracted
up.
with the mistakes and how bad Furia or crew
And
looked
so
that
again, it seems like this
it kind of
highly
took away from how good
anticipated
Lev
debut on the
and
stage for Furia
Loud looked.
will go down with nothing more than a whimper.
I'm just surprised that teams look this bad at the get-go.
Wow, look at King. He's ready with an Omen flash. He was looking towards that A ramp. Had noise been made, he would have used it off the rip, but now there's a chance to use it in the mid round. That one-way cam is still up. Oh, it sees 1A main.
It's always the feet.
Demon
Loud?
wants
Oh, bro,
ready.
Loud
He
won.
wants a kill ready.
Loud won so many jaws.
As that orb goes up, I mean, the timing on that's perfect. They're starting to rotate back mid. It's very well handled. While Lever trying to re-clear this A ramp area. Hello. And that's a duelist by himself. Meanwhile, the spike, the rest of Fury are headed towards B.
But it's delayed by the molly from Calm.
Are they going to try to go back A? Oh,
Damn.
Khalil.
Nice shot.
Crispy shots, and now the Sage wall up towards stairs. B is theirs.
30 seconds left.
Busted the site wide open.
Oh
Havoc
boy.
can't connect.
Oh boy.
But with that Sage wall
Honestly,
being used in
they
B
should
Heaven,
be
there's
saving,
only two things
but
you
it
need
must
to
be
worry about.
so tempting to go
That's
for it.
Vents and Spawn.
The amount of man disadvantages
And I
that
think if history
they've
repeats
lost.
itself, Leviathan
Okay,
should
I like
just
this.
be going for
This is
the
a good
save,
sign
meaning
from
they're
Lev
not
though.
even moving at all.
5-12
That's
up.
why
We're
you
not
see
messing
Heat on the
around. We're not even like trying to go for it. We're actually just
Maybe you can
full
fish out some
playing
of
for the
this
next
weaponry.
rounds. This is a good sign
Make
for
the next
Lev.
round a little bit easier.
I mean, they've built themselves a really long runway. Lev have to be able to put Furia away.
Tex, yeah, he's
Yeah,
great.
That's why they're fine saving these guns, not
Consistently
going
great.
for it.
Yeah, no reason to force it. You're right.
And sometimes when you go for that retake and you just feed kills to the wrong guy on the enemy team, all of a sudden they can just get going. They can get a spark in their system. They might be able to take over the game.
I mean, nice run from
So-
Khalil on this. It's good
Not
shots.
dying could be the right approach. I mean, that's so snappy.
That is fast, dude. That second kill's really fast.
So Furia here still sticking around. They've got not back in the
When
hands of
Lev was
Rafa.
always saving. Oh, dude, for sure.
And you know, we talked about it in the first half. It didn't
Natang?
add a ton of value.
I mean, he hasn't
don't
been
think
properly
he got a single
tested.
off kill,
He messed up quite a lot in
I
Haven,
could be
but
wrong.
I
don't
think
he did, though.
I think that's always gonna
Could
happen
be a lot
for a
easier here
little
on the
bit as
attacking
well.
Side, though, the defense has to use their bodies a lot more.
That flash is good. That flash is so damn good.
That's something that they were ready for in the
Yeah,
previous
we got the
round
Viper
as
hold
well,
over
just
towards middle,
not from that up
and
close
you're probably
personal.
just gonna see
And
Khalil
now
try
you've
walk over
got
towards
yourselves a
B.
man down in an attack situation with an op.
Against a Viper's pit in mid.
Scout destroyed.
They put the op down. The Rafa is upgraded, or upgraded, I guess in this case, to a Vandal. The spike out, he single-handedly getting a couple of kills, but the spike's on the other side. It's by itself.
Back-to-back
Now they're
rounds
in a
where
really
someone
awkward
from
situation.
Furia
Do they
just
hit the
steps up
ref?
and
Do they
gets a
try to
double.
rotate back? They've
The
lost control
2v3
A.
into a 2v2, and
And
Com
take a
still
look
has
at
his
Com's
ult up
position.
middle, and he has absolutely
So
sent
well.
it.
Rafa needs to get
And-
this res off before it's too late.
Carefully creeping
Damn,
forward,
dudes.
looking to
There
put
we
away,
go.
and he
Very,
does.
very nice.
Again, it's Calm
Very,
on the
very
flank.
nice. There is so many man advantages that
They just
Furia
had no
lost.
chance
It is
against you.
it's pretty
Leviathan
criminal. Focusing on the positives, Lev looked
blew
good,
through the competition
especially.
of Furia.
I mean, honestly, everyone pretty
We
much
did
looked
see
good,
some
especially the original
positives though
three.
from the side of Furia towards the end, but the slow starts was very